We've got a team of reporters covering the pandemic. We begin with the COVID threat becoming real in police work. These two men we're going to show you have been arrested in separate incidents. One is accused of spitting on an officer and a nurse and telling them that he has the coronavirus. The other is accused of trying to run into the Lot J test site.
News4 Jax reporter Scott Johnson is joining us live from TIAA Bankfield. Scott, any word on why these things happened?
It's not really clear. They are acting erratically, to say the least. The case out here at TIAA Bankfield, you see the security fence over there? So investigators saying the guy hopped that, goes after a medical worker, fortunately did not get to that medical worker. Then over in Arlington, this guy, investigators say, spits on a police officer, says, I have COVID-19. 27-year-old Damian Samuels is locked up, arrested for jumping the security fence and running toward a medical worker, ignoring commands from police. A JSO officer pulled his cruiser in front of Samuels to stop him. And for some reason, Samuels threw his birth certificate and a dollar bill on the ground. Then, across the river, chaos unfolds late at night last week at a string of automotive businesses where a JSO officer was eventually spat on. This started when investigators say 28-year-old Joseph Chamoyan broke into this garage and started trashing it. Employees recorded this the next day. Then he went to another business, investigators say, to damage cars. Police arrest him, and reports say he spat on an officer and made a verbal threat. Then at the hospital, spit on a nurse. I asked Sheriff Williams about cases like these.
We haven't had a rash of those. We've had a few, and we've got processes in place to obviously interact with suspects.
I stopped by the listed address of Jamoyan. The family inside says he used to live there but doesn't anymore. And they tell me this isn't his first run-in with the law. News4 Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says JSO supervisors are instructing officers how to deal with threats like these.
I'm absolutely certain that the supervisors as well as the ranking officials are constantly reminding all of the first-line personnel of the inherent danger that this virus carries.
And nationally, there has been a trend for some law enforcement agencies to add extra charges to someone who spits on a police officer for making what's called a terroristic threat. In these two cases I spoke about, we have not seen that those charges have been filed. We are live downtown near the stadium. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.